Hey guys, this is my match reaction from Peterborough versus Portsmouth game. I'm going to keep it as short as possible. My own opinions is myself. So if I get hate comments, dislikes, so be it. First half, 0-0. Fair enough. I think it was even teams. I wouldn't have said we were a top of league team. I wouldn't have said Portsmouth were a top of league team at that sort of point because it was an even game. There's hardly any shots. I think Portsmouth slightly edged it to the edge of the half. We had we had actually one shot on target, which was actually good enough, which their keeper actually made a save. The rest of them were off target and so on. Portsmouth had a few chances. Referee was awful. Like that Premiership ref, Roger East, I think it might have been his name or something like that. Ref in the Premier League last season, failed a Premier League fitness test this season. Proves it. He got told to ref at League One level, so I might have him a few times. He's an absolute joke. Sums it up when our fans, well, I could see this because I was behind the goal. I like put one of the Portsmouth, I think it might have been their striker, just kicked it out like he had a shot or kicked it out just for a goal kick, and it wasn't like the defender was near him, but it never came off him. And so we're like, hey. And then, the referee decides to then point, you're giving a corner. And I'm like, we're thinking, what the hell? Like, that's not even a corner, it's a goal kick. And then someone like that, and the referee was just useless in the end. Second half came to it. Portsmouth fully deserved the 2-1 victory because we were just terrible. We only started playing in when we were 2-0 down, we started to play as a team, but we weren't getting there. We passes were all over the place, hoofball sort of game really. We scored in the night. We got 7 minutes added time because in the corner down our end there was okay. I'll put this in the best way possible. Players like to time waste and role play over. This guy pretended he was injured. Wasn't that badly injured because he could walk back up. Anyway, so he's rolling on the floor. And right next to Even Tony, when Even Tony didn't hardly touch him. He might have had a little kick at him or something, but it wasn't as bad for him to go down like that. And then Ivan Tony decided to pick him up nicely, say, and then this guy got up in his feet. He rolled back down again and stayed on the pitch. The referee told him and the physio to get off the pitch. He didn't bother getting off the pitch, so he still stayed in the middle of the pitch. And then Tony got him up again, and then Burgess and all that came over with a little push and shove. And that's all it was. So if you Portsmouth fans down the other end couldn't see it, then that's what actually happened. And then during that meantime, the referee decided he was going to not book the guy for time wasting that effort. He told him to get off the pitch. He didn't want to get off the pitch, so that's what pretty much caused some of that 7 minutes at the end. And during that time, there was a posh fan next to me. I've tweeted out after best entertainment of the game. This posh fan lobbed a coffee cup at the referee, and I was thinking yay, that's deserved it. Everyone else was laughing a bit, and why has it gone to those settings? I don't know. It's not even sunny outside. Strange. Oh, there you go. Alright. So yeah, that was the incident in this corner. Of course, finally when the 7 minutes was added on, Posh started to play as a team. By then, Madison Ivantoni was brought on anyway, and Jamie Walker. Madison then got the ball from the halfway line and dribbled it, got fouled, passed it to Jamie Walker. Jamie Walker passed it to Ivantoni, and then Ivantoni tapped it onto Godden, and Matty Godden scored his 8th goal of the season, I think it is, with a good goal. After that, it was 3 minutes to go probably, and we had a cracker of a chance to draw 2-2. Long ball up by our goalkeeper Aaron Chapman, just pokes it up there, and it might have been Ivan Toney or someone with the header down towards Dembele, and Dembele hits on the volley straight at the flipping keeper. Like, if that had gone in, the scenes at the end would have been like, yeah, Portsmouth would have been shitting themselves. No, I'm joking. Yeah, overall, brilliant support from Portsmouth, and for those Portsmouth fans saying it's 3,000 blah 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 in their videos, well, no, it wasn't. They only had 2,513. Attendance was 10,440 something, like 10,444. Portsmouth had 2,513 fans. So, really, it looked so empty in their way end. Like, if they'd sold 3,000, then they'd have been like Leicester, sold out the complete end. Their end was not sold out. I don't know whether it was due to Portsmouth and Posh just not giving tickets away at last minutes or what. But, no, that was not a complete sellout for you Portsmouth fans. I could even see it as well. As like, so there's a little section in your own section where the scoreboard was in front of that, and then there was the whole section on the other side where your fans were sitting on the main stand side, and then there's a whole section there which could hold about 1,800 on a normal away day section. So, you sold about 500 of that. I reckon you sold 2,000 in the Motorpoint stand, about 500 and 13 in the other bit. But yeah, it was a good game. We're set now second because of that, and it's going to be an entertaining game or entertaining season now between the top two. My personal prediction: Peterborough, Portsmouth finish top two. I don't know which way it'll go round, but if Sunderland and Barnsley and that keep losing like they are now, the weekend, which helped us, then that's good. We're only a point behind Portsmouth. Anything can happen, and we can go top two week in, week out, second and first, second and first, second and first, so on, all through the season. And if we don't get top two, then Posh will definitely get in the playoffs, for sure. Whether they go up for the playoffs, I don't know. But anyway, that's my Rats reaction done. Comment what you thought of the game down below, and I'll see you in the next video, probably when I'm doing a match preview for Gillingham.